We are by Sebastian Inlet, checking out the beach. Thought we'd let the kids play in the sand and stuff, but it looks pretty dark, like it's gonna rain.
Can I take my shoes off?
Yeah, I don't care. There's some boats out there. The water is beautiful, but there's some pretty big waves. Look at the waves. They're pretty big. Whew. There's some big waves.
Look at this shell.
Cool. So there's the fishing pier. Rebecca. So beautiful. The sun is coming out. Clouds kind of moved along without raining on us. That's the fishing pier. This water is so pretty, and the waves are pretty big here. I can see why this is a great surfing spot sometimes. This is Caleb's hole. Everyone's beach walking. We've been walking the beach and we found a jellyfish. And we also got a whole bucket of shells. Oh yeah. Oh, those are some big lures. Yeah. Pretty neat. Peter, tease. Alright, good morning. We are at the Hammock Trail at Sebastian Inlet Park. We have to wear sweatshirts today. It's in the 60s and it's very, very windy, so it's a little chilly. But we are gonna check out this trail. Lots of big palm trees. What? There's tarantulas in here. Oh, watch out for ticks. That's not the kind of sign we want. All right, let's go. That means stay out of the woods, okay? Just stay right on the path. This is a neat little area.
Go on these, and then when somebody walks and hits them, they'll jump on.
Yeah, so don't whack them.
Whack what?
The palm leaves.
Why? Mom.
Yeah,
Mom, why?
because there might be ticks on them. This is pretty. It's like a jungle. With all these vines too. Look at this big old tree.
I can climb it. Let's climb it. Can I?
No, don't climb it.
Oh, mangroves.
Mangrove habitat.
Hey, there could be fiddler crabs in here.
That's probably what we saw.
You saw some?
No, there's a sign saying you can see fiddler crabs. This is a really neat trail. We walked through mangroves, now we're walking through something else. I don't know what these are called. But these big fat leaf trees. Look, the tree tipped over, so now it's got a whole bunch of little things growing. This has been a very interesting trail. Now, I don't know, these white barked, tall, skinny ones. This is a scary part? This is a big old tree. That's cool. Yep. This is a live oak. A young live oak. But look at how many... This is a cool tree. This would be fun, except I think the branches break a lot. This would be a really fun tree to climb around on. Alright, we're going into the McCarty Treasure Museum. Daniel's driving a pirate ship. This is the ship that sank. These are some of the articles that they have found. Some crosses, gold crosses, there's a gold ring. There's the gold coins and a little ring. Just different silver coins. This is what they look like when they come when they're found. And then over here, this is what they look like after they're clean. Silver coins. Pretty cool. This is a neat little museum. They had a good movie. There's the cannon. And there's a cannonball with some musket balls. Hello, it is afternoon. I believe it's Wednesday. We are still at Sebastian Inlet. So I don't know if you can see right out the window. It's probably really sunny, isn't it? But there's the inlet water. So I am just sitting here with my cup of coffee. I'm using coffee that's made in like tea bags. So I just have to warm up the water in the microwave. Not very rough in it. I didn't want to bring the coffee pot. I didn't know if there would be room. And I really don't think there would have been room on the counter all the time because our counter is only a couple, like 1 foot wide. So how's it going? The kids are all at the playground with Kevin, which is why it's quiet in here and I can actually do a video. I haven't done one by myself in a long time. Yeah, we're having a good time. It's been over a month, about a month and almost a week. Yeah, we're having fun. We're packing a lot into every day, so sometimes we're getting beat. I know Kevin especially is getting beat, and I think he's about ready to come home. I wasn't until the last day or two. We had a cold front come in, and it is only about 58, maybe 60. It's sunny, but it's very, very windy and it's a little chilly, so it's too cold to do any of the water things like swimming or even wading on the beach, which is kind of a bummer because there's a nice beach on the Atlantic side and there's a really nice little swimming area. It's called a tide pool that we kind of wanted to check out. So maybe tomorrow it will warm up enough. Hopefully the wind will die down and warm up and we can go. But okay, life in the RV. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now after we've been living in it for a month. And yeah, so you can have another tour. Here we go. I was just sitting at the table there. Rebecca started a small puzzle, but that is what it looks like. I'm gonna flip around real slowly. So during the daytime, our bed is piled up with our sleeping stuff and extra blankets, the pack and play, Caleb's pillows and blankets. There's a sweatshirt thrown on there. So that's what it looks like during the day. Up here, these bins for our clothes has been working out really well. There's 2 of Kevin's clothes, 1 of mine, 1 of our church shoes. Then we have a bin of their journals and some pencils and crayons and a few other random books, the diaper bag and my computer bag and other stuff. And then I'll flip around over here. There is some cherry Coke, some diapers, our water jug, some bags. I don't know if I showed this, but we were at a campground and there was just a single lady that was, she was camping all by herself, and she gave all the kids and me these bags. She makes these bags out of feed bags. Of course, now that I got one out, I can't see it, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's a horse feed bag, and she turned it into like a waterproof bag, so it's really nice. So that's what we have up there. So this is the current state of our countertop. Some Cheerios left over from breakfast. We are saving paper and paper plates. These are just a bunch of flyers for the fire. We're trying to keep like our bread and buns. Fruit we have stored in the sink. We've gotten a lot of good oranges. They're almost all gone. There's only 1 left in there, and 1 grapefruit and 1 orange up here. But fruit is here. Yes, at Sebastian Inlet. Yeah. One thing to note about Sebastian Inlet State Park, the water is terrible. It tastes like a swimming pool. They put way too much chlorine in it. This is the only state park that we have had to buy bottled water, but everywhere else has been okay, some better than others, but this one at Sebastian is undrinkable. And look at that. One comfort at home I did bring was the bread maker. It fits nicely under the cabinet. So here, I'll show you the inside of our cabinets. We have the crock pot. I did buy a small toaster, and the bread machine goes right back there. And in here, we've got some pots and pans, our marshmallow sticks, a plastic pitcher, and that side is just a small trash can. On the bottom is just a whole bunch of plastic bags, and then when we're moving, I put our big cast iron skillet under there, which is, I don't know where it is right now, probably outside or underneath. So here is our food. Sorry, I'm gotta close doors because this is a small kitchen. I have to hide the dustpan. I had to buy a new one. The kids broke the old one. So I did buy these little baskets. They fall out when you drive. I noticed up here in this cabinet, these oatmeal containers are tall enough that if I put 2 right here, everything behind it will stay and nothing will fall out. And everything down here has this lip, so nothing will fall out. So I have discovered that when we move, I take these 2 baskets off and I empty this shelf of all the cereal, and I just put it on the floor here in between the couch and the table. And then I don't have to pick it all up. Well, I do have to pick it all up, but at least it's not dumped everywhere. So then this little refrigerator has been working fine. We just went to the grocery store yesterday. The freezer's been working good. Of course, it was like 80 degrees, so I convinced Kevin to buy these icy freezy pops, and they would not freeze in this freezer until it cooled off to about 60. So once the weather cooled off and we don't want popsicles anymore, they froze. So that's kind of a bummer. But that's it for the kitchen. Then I have all these hooks. I just have some toys, some bags. This were an orange bag where we're throwing our empty water bottles, our coats, jackets. And this is the bunk room. It's just kind of a mess. Some of their blankets and toys are on the floor. Those shelves with socks, underwear, pajamas, those have been working out wonderfully. And then there's the dirty laundry. The dirty laundry basket is up there. It's usually right here, but that's some swimming stuff. So that's it. That is our mid-camping camper trip. I actually don't mind camping in here. I'm actually getting used to it and I enjoy it. It will be nice once we are in our house to have a bed that I can get off of the side without having to climb over Kevin. I feel kind of bad if I wake up in the middle of the night and have to go to the bathroom. I have to wake him up so he can move, so I can climb out of bed. And then after I'm done, I have to go back in and wake him up again. So that's been kind of annoying. It will be nice not to have to climb into and out of bed, just be able to get up. We are RV living, we're having fun. Our plans are, we are leaving Sebastian Inlet, not tomorrow, but I think the next day. And then we're gonna head up towards St. Augustine, so that'll be a day's drive. And we're gonna stay there for, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days. And then we're going to head to Georgia and we're gonna meet some friends and hopefully go to the aquarium that's in Atlanta. Then we're gonna go camping with our friends and we're gonna meet another friend. And then after that, we'll probably start heading back towards Wisconsin. So this has been an amazing trip. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been really amazing. And it's really amazing knowing that it's really cold back home and it was really hot here. But I think we're all starting to feel like it's time to head back. I don't know. When we're doing something really fun, it's fun. But when we're stuck in the camper, like the last 2 days, the mosquitoes were terrible. And then after that, it was cold. So we've kind of been stuck in the camper in the evening instead of being able to have a campfire and walk around. It's been kind of cold. So when it gets chilly, it's kind of a pain in the camper. The boys are kind of crabby. And we're also missing a large table that we can all sit around. This little bitty table is not working. It doesn't work very well. Like there's usually 3 people that are sitting on the couch and then food gets spilled, you know, with kids. We are really enjoying our trip and I'm very happy that we did this. And I don't know, I'm not quite ready to come back. It's still fun, I still want to keep going. But our trip is winding down. We're probably only going to be in Florida for another week.
Hey, why'd you do that? Come on, Dad.
He doesn't want the bread. Give it to Becca, she'll have it.
Can I eat it? Tastes
We're
good?
having spaghetti tonight. Are you a big boy, Peter?
I'm good. It's good because I'm so kind of girl.